Hello and welcome to Fortreal TV. Today we are going to be sharing something very important with you. What we're sharing with you is extremely important. It has a way of helping you avoid issues when you have bought your land, after you have bought your land. Alright, so what is it? Two things basically. Number one, you should never ever write another person's name in your land. Now, this is mostly for people who presently are not physically available to sign their title documents. So, for instance, you are in the diaspora, you are abroad, not within Nigeria, or you are somewhere outside of the state. I beg you in the name of God, no matter the circumstances or the context of where you are at that particular point in time, it's important that you don't buy in the name of another person. Now, since circumstances where some persons who live abroad tell you or instruct you to buy the property in the name of their brother, their uncle, their father, mother, and all of that. I don't have any issues with that. I don't have any issues. Where I have issue is when issues begin to come up, right? So I've seen circumstances where somebody abroad had issues with a sister who bought the properties, held all the documents, and eventually refused the owner, the brother who came back to Nigeria, and his company wanted to use the properties. And the sister said over her dead body, will the brother even step his foot on his land? And what gave her that confidence, that right, is because number one, the documents were in her name, but it was the guy who sent all the money that was used to purchase that, right? But anybody could argue. She can basically decide to argue and go to any extent and possibly drag the matter to court, and then they will say whose name is on the document is the sister, who's that the sister, who's that the sister, and at that point the owner, the real owner, will be left with the story of I sent her the money and that doesn't make sense. So there are a number of options that you can explore. Either the person buys, of course your name has to be there, so either the person buys as a proxy. So for instance, the person can basically say Raymond Ijoma through his representative, his authorized representative, Mr. A, or Raymond Ijoma through his sister, or Raymond Ijoma through his uncle. So Raymond Ijoma through his authorized representative, or Raymond Ijoma through his attorney. At that point, you bring in a power of attorney. So there are a number of options that you can explore. Also, you can send a soft copy of the document to you wherever you are. I mean, the document can be sent to you wherever you are, and then you sign it over there. You print it out rather, sign it over there, scan it, and send it back to them. Of course, with your name on it, and then they print it out here, and then the rest in physical individuals would sign. So you can explore these two strategies and not have somebody say, okay, because I'm not around, okay, sign, right? Let the agreement be your name since I'm not around to sign. And also, in fact, they can sign for you with your name on it, and then you simply adopt that signature. It is your signature, or they sign your name, right? So signing is not the issue. The issue is who is title vested in. It's not about the signature. It's not about how the signature was signed. There's no place where they wrote that you are the one, this is your signature, and you cannot sign any other thing else. All right. So it's important that you do this. Ensure that your land document is in your name, no matter the circumstances. There's always an alternative to not having somebody else have his or her name on your land document, except you're just buying it to give it to that person as a gift. But if that is not the point, or that is not the idea, then it's important that you explore the other options. The having another person's name on your land document is not any option at all. And the last mistake you should not make is this, almost the same thing as this first one, but the point for that particular one is after you are done signing, or that brother or sister or uncle, whoever is done signing on your behalf, please let the person send your hard copy original documents to you. Let the person send your hard copy original documents to you. Keep it, except you trust that person absolutely. I mean, absolutely. Then the person can, and in my opinion, I wouldn't know how to say this so it doesn't get sensitive. I mean, it's a very sensitive social matter, and then trust issues are involved. But in my opinion, keep your original title documents with you, and if possible, don't even keep originals with this photocopies with anybody. All right, so that is basically the two things that we needed to share with you in this particular video. If you have not subscribed, do subscribe to the channel. My name is Raymond Ijoma, and I'm a real estate entrepreneur as well as a property lawyer here in Nigeria. And this is brought to you by Fortreal TV. And everything we do here is to ensure that your real estate investment, they are safe, they are smart, they are profitable, and lastly, that they are sustainable. So please stay in touch. And if you have need for any of these services across selling of properties, buying of properties, and property development, do it to reach out to the number shown right on your screen. And please enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.